They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Single back, takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Hart. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
It's a quick grab. Tackle is made, and it's good for a first down of the 47. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure,
football comes out. Got the first down and still motoring. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And we're going to throw now on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Hart. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now here's the toss play. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of with what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. To run here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And he's got it again. No way to run up the middle. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went and grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And, Chris, think about it over the years. All the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young. I mean, it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Jennings. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Testing the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defense... Pressure hurried to throw that time.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Hey, great job by this defense flying to the football and bringing him down. Still a lot of work to do if this offense elects to go for it on fourth down.
Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's got the first and still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Sooners. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Send the back in motion. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. For a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass this time. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He finds some space. Great move in the open field. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Longhorns line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort. This defense staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Turn starts inside the 15. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Hart. He pulls in the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, So the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Sooners will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion at the tight end. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the receiver's got it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. QB keeper all the way. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. As a design quarterback keeper. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's the running back in the flat.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Offense flinching before the snap, and it'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They're going to run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Toss play to the outside. He shreds the tackle. Great pursuit by the defense. They drop him for a loss that time.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting the ball in a good position, but now it's third and long. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble to his left. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going to pull it down and run. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. And the big play negated by the illegal forward pass call. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. This one will be fair caught. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And you'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Hart. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He keeps it on the design run. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle, it's Flowers. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
A crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
The Sooners come to the line with 1st and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Going to hand this off. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got to...
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Hart. Makes a quick catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time.
Here he goes. Tackle is flamingly made down at the 11-yard line. The Sooners keep the football on the move. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Point after, not right through. You've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Slides the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on fourth down. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Oklahoma.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Kill, kill, kill.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Longhorns will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
The extra point is good. It's a 31-10 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch.